everyone, it's Loretta. This is another in my craft fair series for fall 2018, and today we are going to be making an envelope for a 2-year calendar. I'll be selling these for $6 a piece. These measure 6 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm actually going to make the envelope for an item that would normally measure 4 by 7. I have contacted the We Are Memory Keepers crew to find out if there's an envelope measurement that would be a little closer approximation to this size, but I have not heard back from them. So this is going to be measuring in an 8 3/4 square. I am using some Doodlebug Designs paper. It is cut down to size. The instructions say to score it at 3 3/8. So there's a 3/8 mark. You punch it, then you score it, and you turn it. You line up this little piece right here to that score line and punch and score it again. And from here on, you're just going to line it up to the score mark. And one last score. Once it's scored, you're going to fold on the score lines. I'm using the bone folder that came with my apparatus. Because this envelope is substantially larger than the calendar, I'm going to use some decorative scissors and cut off these 2 tabs so they're a little shorter. I'm just kind of creating an imaginary line. You can use a ruler to do this. Same thing up top. Glossy accents right here and right here. I'm going to allow that to set up for just a few moments. Hold it in and hold that into place. Give it a little bit of a rub with your bone folder if you'd like. Now that we have the envelope made, I'm going to put a little bit of double-sided score tape on the very outer edges of the top panel that can be peeled off by the recipient so that this can close. I'm going to go on and put my calendar in here just to be sure it's going to fit, and it does. But I'd also like to create a seal for this envelope, and to do that, okay, we are going to take these Avery address labels, and this is what we're going to be using to stamp the images onto the envelope closure. I'm just doing a quick eyeball there. We are going to ink these up using some Memento Tuxedo black ink. I recently re-inked this ink pad, so it should be good and juicy. Put it down, hold these in place. See how it looks? It looks pretty good, but I do want it a little darker. So you probably can't see that I'm re-inking this, but I am. And one more inking down. Once again, hold this down. Count to 5 or 10. Just give that ink plenty of time to transfer and soak into the material you're stamping onto. There we have it. I'm going to peel this out of my way. Put my Misty aside. And I am going to heat set this since it is a little slicker than most paper is for this purpose. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm going to use some E00 for this little elf for his face. There's not a whole lot of blending that needs to be done here. And I'm going to use an G24 marker for his hat. R17 for the front of his hat. Mr. Gingerbread Man is going to be E15. Use that same E15 to give his hair and his ears a little bit more of a shadow, so you can kind of see that they're there. Darken his buttons up a little bit with this R17 and do his jingle bell, that same R17. And so that's really it for these two. You can either stamp or handwrite the to and from. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So all you would have to do, separate these from one another. You can just gently tear them apart. And put them inside the envelope like that. And what I'm going to do is this. These are going to be in a basket on the table. And the person will pick out the calendar that they want, then they'll pick out the envelope, and then of course when they get it home they would just put the to from on the back flap, just like that. There you have it. If you give something like this a try, please share it with me. I'd love to see your work. If you have it and you'd like to be, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you've liked it, and share my videos on your social media accounts. Stay happy and be a blessing. Take care. Bye for now.